Let's face it, when we think of hard platinum trophies, we all assume the likes of Dark Souls and maybe even rage platformers such as Super Meat Boy. But when I tell you the game that I found hardest to platinum is the game that I've played, you probably wouldn't believe me. But it's the Untitled Goose game. Time to platinum the Untitled Goose game. Yeah, why not? So let's state the obvious. The Untitled Goose game isn't the hardest game out there. In fact, it was actually very easy to play and very easy to get to the end of. It's more so the last 4 trophies that I had to get that made it quite literally a living hell, because for the rest of the trophies they quite literally hand them to you like they're fucking Christmas cards. So for those that don't know the premise of the Untitled Goose game, you're pretty much just going around making everybody else's life much more miserable by pretty much disrupting everything that they're doing. You're given a to-do list in 4 different areas of the entire map, and you have to complete everything before you can move on. Some areas are easier, some areas are harder, and some are quite literally just there to irritate you. But not too long into playing the game and I've already gotten my first trophy. Come on, just a carrot and then that's the first achievement done. Providing he doesn't fucking run after me. There we go, trophy earned. The garden. Complete the garden to-do list. And after completing the to-do list in the garden, you then have to go to the high street and complete the to-do list there. I need him to go down to the phone booth. Ew, I'm on TV. Right, so go shopping, toothbrush, toilet roll. If I could get this done before the church bell, that's 2 trophies. Cleaners, fruit and veg. And before we know it, we already have our second trophy. Right, I'll just put this in the basket and then we're done. Bang, trophy earned, the high streets. Now on to the part of the game that I hated the most, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that later on. Right, make someone break the fancy vase. Help the woman dress up. Oh, fucking hell, this is so much to do.
Yoink!
Come on, put the ribbon on. There we go. Right, we got that part. There we go, help the woman dress that up. Now we just need her to grab these fucking shoes. Oh shit. And just like that, a 3rd trophy was coming my way. And there we go, another trophy here. The back garden's complete. And now the final to-do list in the game, the pub. Yeah, bring me in. That's all we love to see. It's not possible to do, man. It's genuinely just not. There we go. There should be another one done. Bucket on the bully man's head. And now I just need to get this fucking idiot to fall. So about an hour later, after trying to get this man to fall on his arse after so many attempts, and trust me, there were many, I got the achievement, so we can move on. Trophy earned. Complete the pub to-do list. Now with the pub finished, all there was left to do was rob the golden bell, bring it back to your nest, and that's the end of the game, which you also get another trophy for. And there we go. Thank you for playing. Finish the game. Now with all the main game trophies out of the way, all that's left is the hidden trophies and the time trials. Sounds easy enough, right? Yeah, let's not speak too soon. For all the hidden trophies, you're pretty much told what to do straight away because the game gives you a brand new to-do list and many of them. With many of them being very easy to some just being very tedious, I'm just going to go through them very quickly because these are not the main show of the video. It's the time trials. And now we should be locked. There we go, another trophy, lock the groundskeeper out of the garden. Please. Finally, right, there's another trophy, cabbage picnic. Yes, there we go, there is another trophy called noisy, make the shop scales go ding. That doesn't count, does it? It does. There we go, ghastly, trip the boy in the puddle. There we go, there's another achievement called Unlucky. Oh shit, what the f... I thought you... Spit the beat. There we go, trophy earned, devious. And here we are, about to finish. Bang, trophy earned, beautiful, collect the 5 flowers. There we go, the trophy finally popped. Dreadful, trap the boy in the garage. It doesn't fucking just flop on the ground. Yes, there we go, I got a first try. Careful, catch an object as it's thrown over the fence. There we go, and we get the trophy Intrepid. Or Intrepid, whichever you want to say. Oh, we got another trophy called Cheeky, and that's Steal the Old Man's Hat. Yep, there we go, there's the achievement. Pretty. This is like one of the fucking hardest things in the game. Come on. There we go, another trophy. Nimble, score a goal. There we go, another trophy. Elegant, perform at the pub wearing a ribbon. Yeah, now this should give me a trophy, hopefully. There we go. Now with a few hidden trophies out of the way, let's talk about the worst part of the entire thing. The time trials. There is in total 4 of them, 1 in each section of the place, so the garden, the high street, the pub and the back garden, and you have to complete them all in 6 minutes or less, which is when the bell rings. Let's just say this made me absolutely miserable. As I'm sitting here editing, I realised that my mic must have not been plugged in properly, so you're just going to have to deal with me in post commentary because my mic just decided not to work. Off with the first area with the farmer. Now to be fair, this is probably, I'd argue, the second hardest behind the back garden because, well, like I said earlier on, we'll get onto that a bit later on when we're actually there. But the hardest part about this section was the fact that you had to redo the picnic, which, when you only have 6 minutes to do it, makes it very difficult. Not to mention I had to get good RNG on the AI actually bending down so I could take his hat off his head, so he put his other hat on, and let's just say the AI didn't favour me in most times I've tried. But I eventually got there in the end. This next one I won't spend too much time on because it is by far the easiest time trial in the entire game. It's the high street. I think the reason behind this one being so easy is because you can trap the shopkeeper in the garage and you can also choose where you want the child to go just by honking at him. Yeah, this one was pretty easy. And now for arguably the most frustrating and difficult thing I've ever tried to do in any game I've ever played is the back garden time trial. There's been countless attempts where I have literally lost this time trial by like 5 seconds, all because the AI decided to just not do what I needed it to do, despite me putting them in the place to do what they're supposed to do. And just the AI in general just picking up things that I'm trying to move in one place and them throwing things over each other's fence, and just probably the worst one I've ever tried. And if I had my microphone on, trust me, the reactions would have been delightful to hear, because I know I was shouting at this game when all this bullshit was happening. But regardless, it after, you know, I'd say probably an hour or two, I finally got it. And now finally, the pub. Arguably one of the easier ones, but still fairly challenging, because you have to keep going back and forth, and you have to try not get thrown out the pub, because then that wastes about 30 seconds. When I was doing my run through the pub, it definitely annoyed me in some areas, because I kept getting stuck on some things which I never got stuck on before, and the AI just done things that I'd never seen them do before. Not to mention, I was playing this on a new save because it would be easier to keep track of things that I have to do, which meant that certain things that I needed to have done, such as some boxes being moved or anything like that, I had to wait for them to be moved so I could actually complete the time trial. But I still eventually got it in the end. And finally, to complete the pub quickly, all I had to do was drop this pint glass into the river, and I was finished. I had the platinum trophy. Arguably one of the most frustrating trophies I've gotten in quite some time, and I completed like all the Spider-Mans and all sorts of games like that. You know, games that they're tedious, but I've actually had more fun on them than I did doing the fucking 4 time trials on this game alone. So yeah, that is the Untitled Goose Game Platinum Trophy run. If you enjoyed this video, why not leave a like, and if you want to see more Platinum Trophy videos, let me know by leaving a like and comment down what games, preferably not games like this, because it would probably drive me up the drywall. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, why not leave a like, share with your friends, turn on post notifications, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.